Hello, channel friends. This is Ultraviolet Morgan, and we're live. All right. So I was just on Tarot Oracle's thread, and a lot of people were mentioning, that they were really struggling with their mood. And I mentioned that I had started. I'm kind of setting up a little. There you go. Or that I had made a playlist of happy songs, and there you can hear it. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no. That's Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin with my DJ voice. Anyway, I wasn't sure about linking or posting a link. I was gonna say link in a post, but so I thought, what the heck, I'll go on, maybe throw some cards, maybe mention my playlist. It is a public playlist. If you go to my playlist, it's called Get Happy, and it's got 120 songs on it currently. And they're mainly songs. Oops, I don't want to put my phone on the computer because it just kind of glows and makes a mess. But anyway, so they're mainly songs that are about feeling happy or dancing or sometimes falling in love, but they're really kind of focused on happiness. So the first song on the list is Hello World, is a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. That would be the Partridge Family. And then we got Don't Worry, Be Happy. We got Can't Stop This Feeling. I don't want to get copyright violations, so. Yeah, so anybody who just feels like they need uplifting, I'll tell you, I made this list and I listened to it fairly consistently, basically as I was cleaning up my house and stuff, because all the songs for me are songs that make me just want to get up and move, in addition to being happy songs about being happy for the most part. So I just listened to it for about a week, and I just really felt like it put me in a better frame of mind, but it also, I don't know, things went better. Maybe because I was in a better frame of mind. Now at the end of the list, so the last song originally was the Happy Days theme song. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. All right, so yeah, I love that song. But then there's a few more after that are, I don't know, they're upbeat songs that I like, that maybe don't necessarily fit the theme, but there's 120 songs on here, so, anyone who wants to just play my list, listen to my list, steal from my list and make their own list, go right ahead. They're all pretty poppy. Some of them are like the kind of songs that would annoy your friends. They're like just really happy songs. Walking on Sunshine, I got Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus, Moves Like Jagger. Here's one that people love to hate, Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. What can I say? That's my jam. Meghan Trainor, Better When I'm Dancing, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen, I got Fergalicious, I got Elvis doing the Jailhouse Rock, I got Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? A super cheeseball song, but it's fun, you know? Yeah, and more. I'm Still Standing by Elton John. So there's like a lot of songs that with the specifically positive message, and then some of them are just love songs. I think that I might have The Power of Love on here somewhere, but I'm not sure. Turn that down, hon. Was I got Down on the Farm by Tim McGraw, which is just a fun song. Sin Wagon from the Dixie Chicks, which is really fun and upbeat, and it's got fiddles and everything, and it's just like crazy. Shut Up and Drive, Rihanna. What was I gonna mention? Oh, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, which was like when I worked in customer service, I literally would sing that all the time when I needed that just shake off the negativity coming at me. Happened every day. So that's me, jabber, jabber, jabber. Let me go to this page on my phone and see if people are commenting and begging for cards. Nettie. Hi, Nettie. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Did you want a reading? I can definitely do that. Let me switch to... You're fine. It came out when I said, did you want a reading? And you said, fine. And I read it like, fine, I'll have a reading. Then I realized you were answering my other question. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, what's your question, Nettie? So, I brought out my Crystal Visions Tarot, and I did my own reading from Crystal Visions today. And I drew... Okay. In the right order was the Devil, was it Judgment? No. The Devil, the Knight of Swords, and Judgment. So now, when it comes to reading yourself, it gets a little dicey, but I just have to wonder about this Devil. First of all, these cards are just lovely. Crystal Visions Tarot. And very spicy Devil. So I feel like this is more of a devil, maybe sort of promising some interesting things to come for me rather than some troublesome things, hopefully. And then Knight of Swords, something good and exciting could be moving towards me. And the Judgment card, some sort of transformation. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. That's kind of what I'm hoping these cards want a message for me. So I'm just gonna scooch those out of the way. Maybe I'll just leave them there for a minute so there's something to look at till I have some more cards to throw down. All right, Nettie, do you have a question or do you have a general? And I think maybe we'll use the dragons. Are these? I don't know if I've read with these at all. I think they might all still be in order. Is that the case? Oh boy. If my dragons are all in order, I'm gonna have to... Nettie wants to know, will an Aries take an action towards me? We are in separation. Oh boy, those Aries. I have an ex who is an Aries, and my youngest son is an Aries, and I've a few other people I've been involved with who were also Aries, and honestly, not the biggest fan of Aries. Even though, like I said, one of my kids. Now I also have a kid who is a Virgo, and oh my god, I love her. She's amazing. She's like, oh, I like admire her so much. I hope she's not watching. She doesn't need to hear me gush over her this much. Anyway, but I was reading something about, or watching something about Virgos, and I thought, geez, if that wasn't my kid that I love so much, I'm not sure if I could handle Virgos. Like, ooh, I'm a Pisces, and I'm just much more laid back than that. Anyway, sorry to dump on the Aries. They have good qualities as well. And actually, yeah, I do have a dear friend who's an Aries. Okay, let's focus on Nettie. Nettie, when Aries take an action towards me, we are in separation. When Aries take action towards Nettie. Okay. Well, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Well, let's see what other cards we got for you. And Aries take, whoa, 4 of Swords. Will Aries take an action towards Nettie? Will an Aries take an action towards Nettie? Goddesses and guides of the tarot, what say you? Give us a little insight into the Aries. Interesting. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. My phone, which I need to use to read my comments, is low, even though my computer battery is full. So the 6 of Pentacles is generally okay. So the 5 tends to be you're kind of where you're cut off from your resources, and then the 6 is where it's opened back up again. So we have the reopening of the channels of abundance, of flow, of resources, and of matters of the physical and practical realm. However, it's also followed by the 4 of Swords, which is a resting card. So 4 of Swords is definitely not a card I would read as taking forward action. It's a resting card. So it seems like the 6 has really got me a little bit confused. But I feel like we have a resting action, and then we have a Fool in reverse, which is also saying no forward action. So I guess maybe what I would have to say is that their heart might be opening a little bit, or they may be starting to feel a little bit more open to making a move, maybe thinking about making a move. But it doesn't look like they're making the move. Like, they're not ready yet. Can you go downstairs? A little bit. Just a little bit, bud. They may... how it's nighttime? Yeah. And I'm afraid it's a dark. Yes, and it's hot. And I'm tired. But I'm also... The downstairs computer is low battery, but I still really want to play it.
And I won't go downstairs without you.
Don't let the battery die. Anyway, so it feels like there's some opening up, but there's not action. So that doesn't guarantee that they will be moving towards you later. It's more like they may be considering it, but they're not taking any action at this point. I would not reach towards them. You could spook them, basically. You could also kind of give them what they want. Like if they're starting to feel like they need some reassurance, they might make a move. Just hearing from you might make them feel like they're good. So you don't want to do that. You want to just kind of keep them wondering, I guess. Like I said, this could change. They could decide to make a move, or they could decide not to make a move. It's like I feel like they might be considering it, but that could sort of go either way. So no, it doesn't look like a move right now towards you. He watches. Yeah, okay, I can see that then. Maybe. It's interesting. Yeah, I would say give him something to watch. But try not to pay attention to him. Try not to act like you are noticing him. Just kind of keep him guessing. Don't let him know that you're, sitting and waiting and thinking and wondering and hoping and praying and all those things. Let him. Men generally like to. They want what they can't have, and they appreciate what they work for, and sometimes they do like getting handed things, but then they don't appreciate it. So yeah, do your thing and see, let him either make an effort, or if he doesn't, maybe somebody else will, and you'll turn to them instead. That would be my kind of advice. Let's see. Dark Princess Buttercup. Wow, I love that name. That's fantastic. Hi, Dark Princess Buttercup. Yes or no? Does Karen still see me as Bella from Twilight? Why didn't you ask me this before? Okay, yes or no question. Does Karen, you're welcome, Nettie, still see me as Bella from Twilight? 10 of Cups. Kind of fell out in reverse. Let's see well, okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. Three reverse cards tend towards no. Still see me as Bella from Twilight. It seems like they've given up on the sort of romantic, happily ever after kind of thought process or vision or whatever. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like they've given up on, and with the Star in reverse too. It just seems like they've given up on the hopes, the happily ever after, the sort of perfect family life, or the perfect happy ending, the home. These are two like happy home, happy family kind of cards. They kind of came out in reverse. It looks like they've sort of given up on those images in their head. So seems like no, maybe not. It says I have one person in chat, but I have two people talking to me.
Yeah, the computer down.
Really?
I was too scared, okay?
You should have probably plugged it in and then come up here.
I was gonna do that, but I want to do it if you didn't go to plug it in. It's too dark. That's how I don't want to go downstairs for a second without you.
Can you go downstairs for a second without me?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I'm just going to
Now, interestingly, I called my... I can't keep cards in my hand at all today. I called my video tarot and chat instead of free tarot readings, and nobody's showing up. So I'm going to throw down a collective message and then I'm going to sign off. Collective dragon message. Hey Journey, do you want to try to read a card for me?
Not there.
There's no words. You look at the picture and you tell the story. What? You don't want to do it?
No, I'm just looking for the TV remote, right?
Okay, well, I just asked if you wanted to try.
Did you move it?
No, I did not. The Lovers! In reverse, by the way. So this is giving me the vibe that some of you may be stuck on a decision, having a really hard time making up your mind about something. We have the Fool. Whether or not to move forward, whether or not to trust your heart, trust your instincts, follow your bliss, as it were. The Nine of Swords says that a lot of you are feeling afraid to make that leap. Whoa. All right. So our oracle cards are saying use your wisdom. So maybe, okay, try not to get stuck on think about the decision you're stuck on. Trust yourself. Trust that you do have the ability to make a wise decision, but don't just make it all willy-nilly and don't just entirely, don't throw out caution to the wind. Use your wisdom. Dedicate yourself to wisdom on this day. Just a minute, acknowledge one of the greatest truths you've learned and apply this truth to your life in some way. Your goal is to use your wisdom and feel how powerful it is. Okay. How powerful it is when taken from thought into form. All right, so use your wisdom and forgive yourself. Identify one of your own life, area of your own life where you're angry at yourself or where you've yet to forgive something you've done. Turn that down, please. Healing requires forgiving oneself as well as others. Your goal to love yourself enough to heal. So forgive yourself and trust yourself and use your wisdom and trust that you can make a wise decision in this matter. Letting go of the fear, but not letting go of your wisdom or your common sense. Okay? So thanks for joining my short little video. Right. I'm going to do one crystal angel card. Okay. That's not the one. This is the one. Self-confidence through God confidence. So get in tune with your divine, your higher self, your higher power, sense of the divine. Believe in yourself by believing in divinity and the divine working through you. Work on that self-forgiveness and trust that you can make the right decision at this time for your life. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Until next time, tarot friends, be well.
Guys, there are secrets hidden everywhere on this map, and we